Dude. Jesus. Christ. No. That takes a person with an infinite amount of coffee at their disposal.
Put that silver we acquired to good use, you lazy goat herders.
I wondered if you were going to return, Harrier. The worms and ghosts wouldn't stop whispering
Did
to
she
me,
change?
talking about dark doings and stirring evil. But they were deadly silent about you.
Idiots.
Did you catch up to Lady Belaine? The Dark Heart, you say? There's a tale as old as the Ridge with an evil heart at its centre. Like most Ridge stories, it ends bloody. Belaine might have slipped your net, but we know what she's on about. Thanks to you, this hunt isn't over yet. The story of the Dark Heart. The Ghost Song clan knows it well. Traditions passed down from our foremothers. Like the story of the prophecy of the Dark Heart. It deals with souls, shadows, endings. An outsider? Not likely. We need someone to intercede on our behalf. We need Braden. He's a friend, and he holds the respect. Braden can speak to the mood of the Ghost Song clan. Tell him what you told me. I'm sure he'll help us get a meeting with my sister. He's a werewolf, mind you, but I've never had a truer friend. Roldham is an ancient site southeast of here. It's neutral ground, a place where all clans of the Ridge can gather to trade and share stories. Years ago, we argued about what the Spirit Queen's teachings meant for our clan. Nathari? More like the clan left me. My sister turned them against me. As the days grew darker, the Ghost Song Witch was found. The Spirit Queen often speaks to the witches of my clan, my former clan. Oh, we honor all the spirits of the Reach, but the Spirit Queen herself, you know her as Namira, and yes, she is a spirit of death. Your soft priests and their stone houses see her as a fearsome spectre, fools that they are. And your friend is a vampire.
Yeah.
Werewolves are Hircine's chosen. Many of the Reach's greatest champions are skin changers.
Right, let's go to... right down there. Heralding. Herald. 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 Not friendly. Oh yeah, I killed him. Might as well keep going.
Eagle Seer, Six Paws, have you no words to share? An outsider has better sense than the lot of you. Come, outsider, help me prove a point.
You dare interrupt one of our secret ceremonies, outsider?
Yep.
The Chief of Chiefs wants to talk to you, not me.
I know.
Why the Chief of Chiefs wants to involve an outsider in our affairs is beyond my understanding.
An outsider here. You want an affront to both our ancestors.
Wow.
Your arrival at this moment is most fortuitous, outsider.
Okay, she's...
Come, help me teach these wayward clans how to behave like proper warriors of the Reach. These two clan chiefs brought their children to participate in the rite of hand fasting. Once they receive my blessing, they can announce their intention to marry and unite these clans in kinship. It's not so much a matter of need as of instruction. I want your example to teach these clans how to put aside their differences and get along. Present yourself. Eswin and Madame wait to the north, at the hand-fasting cave. We isolate them for a time, so they can learn about one another. Hopefully they haven't killed each other. A betrothal announcement in a sense. It is how we let the folk of the Reach know. You sound surprised. Is that not how marriages are arranged where you come from? They belong to all clans? No. But a number of the smaller clans recognise my experience and authority. They pledge fealty and rely on me to help them settle differences when they arise. Even an outsider must know that there is strength in numbers. But clan chiefs are... You picked up on that, did you? All you need to know at the moment is that the Eagleseer and Sixford clans have been at odds for generations.
First, the Chief of Chiefs demands offer my son to the cursed Eagleseers. Then she involves an outsider in the matter. What should I be? Not only am I forced to endure the presence of the Eagleseers, I must allow my son Madern. Madern is an adequate scout, but he's a sorry hunter and an abysmal fighter. That is none of your business, outsider.
Alright.
The Chief of Chiefs is allowing you to go to the handfasting cave? Outsider. Yes. No. Give Madern and the Eagleseer woman your blessing. Opposed. Look, Madern and I grew up together. I want what's best for him. And now they're binding him to some Eagleseer hellion.
Aww.
If I hadn't heard the Chief of Chiefs' words with my own ears, I'd think this another trick of the hated Six. What's to be happy about? I'll abide by the Chief of Chiefs' counsel, but I can't imagine a blood bond between us and the Sixford clan. Eslin's my one and only. She's got 4 older brothers, but she's the fiercest child I've ever whelped. Eagleseer blood runs. That has nothing to do with you.
The Chief of Chiefs is crafty, I'll give her that. Using an outsider for shame, the Sixth. Chief Eagleseer is my brother. I love him and his daughter dearly, but this feud has been going on since longer than anyone can remember. When all the drama has come to an end, the Eagleseers and the Sixfords are still going to hate each other. No, this isn't the time or place for...
We've exchanged enough words, outsider.
Duel with the Chief of Chiefs.
Oh, depressing.
If we must participate in this hunt,
My daughter and the misbegotten son.
Eslin and Madern wait to the north, at the handfasting cave.
Alright. They're going to the handfasting. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, they ran away. Naughty, naughty. So I've been in here by accident before. Then I want to go through with it. That solves half of my problem. Probably creates
Chief,
3 more
please.
problems.
Ah, the outsider. I'll speak to you over here.
Duel with the Chief of...
So like they ran
Is
away
it
from
done, outsider? Did you offer your blessing to the intended? I can't read those infernal scratchings. Only Chief Eagleseer and his daughter bother with such things. What is the... No, this is unacceptable. This handfast... You see the animosity between these clans. They have fought and spilled each other's blood for generations. I finally got them. They must have gone north. Otherwise, they would have had to pass us, and we would have seen them. Search the area to the north of the ring and track them down. Remind Eslin and Madern what's at stake here. They both understand what this feud has cost both clans. What peace would mean.
Okay, let's go find these. They should not be standing like that. Let's go find these little bloodbears.
things done.
Quiet, Estlin. Someone's coming. This may seem like a perfect spot
Oh,
to
he's so
ambush us
shiny.
and take our belongings outside her, but don't let the desolation fool you. Our clan warriors are hiding right behind those rocks. So, what do you want from us? I don't like breaking my word to the Chief of Chiefs, but I can't go through with the hand fasting. I can't marry Estlin. I'm already pledged to another, Drisen of the Sixford clan. Before her brother died, I promised I would marry her and look after her. How can I break one obligation to honor another, even for the sake of our clans? No. We did our hand fasting in secret. Drisen is a good woman. There's little love between us, but I gave her brother my word before he died. And Estlin clearly doesn't want to marry me. If you don't mind, stranger, talk to Estlin. As much as my father might wish otherwise, I am the son of the Sixford clan's chief. It was the Chief of Chiefs' idea to connect our clans through a hand fasting.
Okay.
Why are you following us, outsider? We may be young, but we're still warriors of the Reach.
She's so little.
You won't find us to be easy prey. I'm sure she does, but I'm not going back. Not while the Chief of Chiefs and my father plan to marry me off like some imperial princess. Look, I don't even know if I want to marry at all. And my father and the Chief of Chiefs parade me around the Reach, saying I'm to be wed to a sod I've never laid eyes on before. Madarin has his own reasons to shirk the hand fasting, so we both ran. It's not fair of them to put that responsibility on our shoulders.
They should work
It's a
that shit
worthy
out.
idea, but why do we have to be the ones to carry it out?
True.
I won't be forced into a marriage because our people can't stop killing each other.
True.
This feud is older than these crags. I doubt anyone knows its cause.
Exactly.
Avashran might know. They keep the history of the clans.
If we learned the reason for the feud, maybe we could end it. Then we wouldn't need the damn hand fasting.
A Vashran named Barth visited the Sixford once. My father spoke highly of him.
I know that name. He visited us too.
Where is it?
He has a camp in the hills southeast of here.
No, you need to stop.
It's a thin hope. But if we can find Barth, he might know more about the feud between... Even before all this, I had heard of Chief Eagleseer's daughter. Fair as a rose and just as thorny. But we did get to know each other. His name is Barth, a living legend from what the
His name
elders
is
say.
Barth.
I only got a glimpse of him when he visited our clan before my...
What's his name?
It's a thin hope. His name is Barth. It's a
Yes.
thin hope. As much as my father might...
Oh. What's his name, baby? What's his name?
His name is Barth, a living legend from what the elders say.
What was I going to do? Jesus. I forgot completely.
Asking the Vatashran about the origin of our feud. That's as good an idea as any. At least it's better than this hand fasting. I just hope he's still using the company here. With a father as fierce as Chief Sixford, I expected Madarin to be a mighty warrior. He seems nice enough. I didn't meet him when he came to see the Eagleseers, but he's a legend, I know that. The elders were talking day and night about how the Great Bath was coming to visit. Didn't the Chief of Chiefs tell you? I am the daughter of Chief Eagleseer. Or I was. Asking the Vatashran about the origin of our...
It's a thin hope.
Where is this? Oh, come on. Bar. Is there a thing about you? That's not it. Bibbidi bobbidi. Yep, that's what I'm looking at. Get in there. There's a goddamn waistline down. Thank God. That's that there, which I may or may not need to go through. Did they kill him?
This is his camp. But where's the Vatashran?
I don't like the look of this.
That guy killed him, I swear. Oh, I see. A knobby stick.
That's the Vatashran Shillelagh. He
Shillelagh.
wouldn't just leave it behind.
That's a Thornwood's clan knife, used for dark magic. The Thornwood clan uses the ruins over the hill.
Their witches must have taken the Vatashran. We have to help him.
Without weapons, we'll just get in the way. A friend here will need to rescue the Vatashran.
Oh, come on.
I know this is a lot to ask, but the Vatashran is at the mercy of the Lord.
I've heard stories about this clan.
The things I do for hate. Okay, good. No bad.
Damn the Thornroot clan.
You've come to the wrong place, outsider. Briar, the Thornroot Hagravens lash you to an altar, carve out your heart, and then use foul magic to make the Thornroots want protectors. They welcomed my clan, then betrayed us. You'll find the cages where my people are being held in the where the hill hunters. We roam the
love
reach,
they're out
taking
there.
what the seasons give us. We're few in number. When the Grey Host came, Hagravens promised to protect the Thornroot clan by growing briar hearts are living weapons. Warriors changed by dark magic to defend. The briar heart change is a sacred ritual. These are hard times. Maybe it used to be a watchtower, I'm told, but it's been a ruin. Aye, where the hill hunt. You must
Alright. Brian hurt?
If I could walk, I'd carve out the heart.
Sure you would, Brunelson.
Curse those thorn roots.
Right. Right, let's get in there. 2 missions for the price of 1. Okay, let's go right first. Oh, my interaction again. What else? Didn't fall for my trap one.
Steiner. The Thorn Roots told us we'd be next for the ritual.
This won't end well. Mark my words.
Yes, it Why am I here? I'm gonna learn something new.
Aye. So far, so good. But what will the Hag Ravens do when there are no more hill hunters to turn?
I love what they got. Don't mind if I do.
I'm getting out of here before it's too late. If you find Farrowin, tell him he was a fool to parley with the Thornroots.
You were a fool. You were a foolish fool. I can't force around. What the hell disgusting shit is going on down here?
I know there are more hill hunters out there. We should run them to the ground.
Go down. Hey! Random dresser, just out of here.
Thank you. I saw the Hagravens take Chief Farrowin up that tower. Please, help him.
Alright, well, I know which one I'm doing first. God, fucking damn it.
You there? Help me, please! I don't know what you're doing in this terrible place, friend, but would you oblige an old man and undo these... Ah, that's better. Now, could you help me get out of here?
Sure. Guess I came in the wrong way. The right way. On this key.
Never thought I'd be so happy to see a gate in all my years.
Alright, I'll let you do that.
Let me thank you proper.
I'll come back. God, I wish I could force around. Not having it.
Enough with the sacrifices and mumbling over ritual fires. I'm ready for a fight.
live in a place like this, if they had like heated water and internet. Why not?
Well now, you're no Thornroot. Care to lend me a hand, stranger? I don't know who you are, but right now, I welcome anyone who comes to kill Thornroots. I'm Fowden, chieftain of the Hill Hunters. Have you come across my people, traveler? Madonna? Clever girl. I knew she'd find a way to escape. We need to make sure the Thornroot clan Hagravens don't cut the hearts out of anyone else. Head to the highest part of Briar Rock, and watch yourself. The Hagraven matron personally tends the tree. She may try to stop. Once the Hagravens learned I was a chieftain, they decided to save me for a special... Briarhearts die to this life, so that they may live again as protectors of the Reach. They give themselves willingly to the knife. Or so it should be. The Grey Host is too great a foe for the Hill Hunters alone. I wanted to bring the clan... When we found the Thornroot clan here, Madonna said we should keep moving. Once the Briarheart... When we found the Thornroot... Once the Hagravens learned that... Briarheart... The Grey Host is too great a foe for the Hill.
I think somewhere in there I've got my next objective. Oh, it's like a nice little like office or something. I don't know. Nothing. Unpopular. Oh, what? God damn it. I need to wait. I'll come back. Is that enough? How long will it be on fire for? Very long time ago. Alright, let's ditch this shit. So let's see the rest of that place. The ruin, tomb, crypts, whatever. Gone in 60 seconds. Anyway, up along. Anyone else want to negotiate? Right. Let's go to the end and see what's on the other end. Completely missed my trap. What? How? What is this sorcery? Where'd they go? Nope. I have a sickness. There's a full-blown bit down here. Not. Motion activated or whatever. Fire metal. Wow. I got it all now. Guessing Percy related? The others still can't force. Oh. Nothing else to do. Just get out of here. What? No one following? Good.
Seems highly appreciate the help, Wanderer. I'm in your debt. Are you in the habit of wandering into dangerous ruins and delivering old storytellers to safety? Or was there something you needed of me? Well, that's an oddly specific request. Most people prefer the tale of Red Eagle's final hours. Why does an outsider care about the feud between two minor clans of the Reach? Ah, so this is about the hand-fasting of Hroldan Ring? Eslin of the Eagleseer and Medeirin of the Sixford, if I'm not mistaken. You saved my hide, so a story's the least I can give you. But, not here. Let's do it back at my camp. You go on ahead. After all that running and sneaking, I need to catch my breath. I'm a Vateshran outsider. Knowing what happens in the Reach as well as the practices of its people is my...
Okay. I think I did the Dell. Killed the Hag Raven. Matriarch, whatever. Yeah. Amused Box Kill. Very funny.
Ah, it's good to see that tree burn after all the pain.
The Thornroots didn't stand a chance against you, outsider.
No one does. Wait, can you see the tree burning from here?
Woo! The next Tankardai hoist will be in your honour.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot tell you how good it felt to see the Thornroots get what they...
You fought like a true Reachman today, traveller.
They all say this, but they hate outsiders.
People any sense head the other way when they see Briar.
True.
That dolt Harrowing led us into a slaughter, but I guess Madonna and you managed to...
Is she gonna be the new, like, Chipton or whatever?
Thank
Wait
you.
a minute, there's one more.
We lost a lot of kin today, but thanks to you there are still some of us left. I'll never forget that.
Thank you. Reach folk are no stranger to feuds. But what the Thornroot clan did here was a mockery of our traditions. Strange that the punishment... For the moment, after we tend our wounded, I mean to talk to my father about finding our safety in the wilds. Time to put this place behind us. Until these troubles pass, we're best off on our own. A hill hunter pays her debts. Here you are. More of us survived than I hoped. Maybe next time my father will heed my counsel and keep away from dark places such as Briar. My father asked me the same question. If it's up to me, we're for the mountains now. It's a hard life, but it's safe. No? Rebels retreat. That's a bold thought. Maybe we picked the wrong stronghold and the wrong allies. Aye, I know that now. I won't always be able to see the best course for the hill.
Go in peace, Freehand. That's for Madonna to decide. You taught the Thornroots a hard lesson. Go.
More of us are...
Can you really see that?
The Thornroots didn't...
I can't really see the tree burning, but I can't even see the smoke. Oh, now I can horse.
You're lying. You stole the cow from the Chief of Chiefs.
Ball, take me if I speak untrue. She was stone drunk. I plucked it.
A 6-4 and an eagle seer, yammering away like a couple of jackdaws. Now I've seen everything.
Vatishran.
Calm yourself, lad. Your friend here told me what you and the lass are thinking.
It's good to see the Vatishran safe and sound.
Yes.
Glad to see you rescued the Vatishran.
For an
Yeah?
outsider. How dare they?
I really do like this camp. Perfect location. I expect I'll have to move, though. Can't depend on outsiders delivering me from the Thorn Root. It's an old hatred. I pieced the tale together during my time with the elders of both clans. Before, they fashioned the Lover's Coil, a totem of stone symbolizing the spirals of their lives entwining, of their love. But the day they were to wed, the man's bloodline became the Eagle Seers, the woman's the 6-4s. The love they once shared festered into hate. Battles were fought. Each clan rallied around a fragment of the Lover's Coil. Proof, they said, that the spirits ordained their feud. Love and hate are both born of passion, outsider. Though they decided their love was doomed, the passion they shared did not simply vanish. The stories vary, but I suspect the coil simply fell from its mantle. Nothing more than an accident.
That story. I never heard it before. The elders never talk about it.
What if we tell everyone the story and we repair the coil? Vatishran, the fragments of the coil, what became of them?
The tales say they were lost at the battles of Carthspire Lee and Fowlon's Ire.
I know Fowland's Ire. I'll look for a fragment there. Our friend can search Carthspire Lee.
All right, Estlin. I'll escort the Vatishran back to her olden ring.
Right.
See if you can find a fragment at Carthspire Lee. I'll look at Fowland's Ire. Meet me there when you're finished. No, I mean, yes, of course I do. I'm adamant about not letting my father or the Chief of Chiefs marry me off. We got to talking. Murdern's got a good mind, a good heart. Look,
Oh, now she likes him.
Eslin's plan's a good one. I don't like her going off on her own, but she can take care of herself. I'll make sure the Vatishran get... Worried? No. Whatever gave you that idea? Maybe. You spend your whole life believing one thing about your clan and something... Yes, but not like that. I don't think. Look.
Yeah. I hate this.
Looks like I've been conscripted. Will this plan work? Only the spirits know for sure. But I'm willing to help. After all, you're speaking to a Vatishran of the Reach, not one of those dapple-trousered bards you find in outsider cities. The history of the Reach, its people, it's... Of course not. The only way I could be is if I buried them there myself. And I promise you, I'm not that old. All I can tell you is the last time those fragments were mentioned, it was one of a few pitched battles between the 6-4s and Eagle Seers in ages past. There was no clear victor. Both sides... The tales I got out of the elders say the Eagle Seer leader bound himself to a pillar so he could die fighting.
see if you can find a fragment.
Or they're developing
Eslin's plans are
feelings because apparently that's a thing now. Oh, hell. I'm 50 bucking that way, dude. Oh. That's tired. I can't do accents. I'm sure why can't I mount? This is the battlefield. This is much of a field.
Eslin? Where are you? Eslin? Outsider? If you're here, then that means... Oh, darn you fool!
Hey, there's a hat here.
I ran all the way from Horolden Ring, only to realize I'm in the wrong place. Damn it all! I was supposed to be helping. Indeed. I was worried about Eslin. As soon as I settled the Vatishran, I suppose I've grown to care for her a bit. All that talking we did at the Vatishran's camp. It doesn't matter. If something's happened to Eslin, I won't make it in time to help her. I'm too winded. I didn't know her when this all started. Then I came to know her wit, her laugh. If something's happened to Eslin...
Oh my god. At least it's near a waistline. That's the bit I don't know. I mean, gallop. Yeah. Hey.
Outsider? Oh, perfect timing. I could use your help. I found the fragment, but can't get to it. A giant made camp right on top of it.
Eslin!
Madern? What are you doing here?
I had to make sure you were unarmed. I'm glad you're safe.
Unarmed. She's got 2 arms.
I ran into a bit of trouble, but I'm better now.
Cute.
I'm familiar with the old cairns in these hills. When the Vatishran mentioned the coil fragment lay in Farland Zyre, I knew it had to. I've run these peaks and valleys since I was a lass. I knew the cairn marked... Do I? I suppose things feel a little less... Nothing. Forget I said anything.
Aww.
I guess I was worried for nothing. It's the strangest thing.
The coil was broken. Like, they can take it. Like, I bet you anything they'll be like, oh, the coil was broken so that we could join together in the future or whatever. And like, get married or whatever. I don't know what these people do. Alright, time to skip. No, sorry, big old saws. What is this? It's got a selection of things. Where's the other one?
Well, you made quick work at that. You already found the coal fragmented carts by Ali, eh? I sent him back to Hroldan Ring, so he and the Vatishran could gather what they need to fix the lover's coil. I told him I'd wait to make sure that you got back safe. I thought so. Outsider, forgive me for laying my burdens on you, but... I don't. But maybe I could, if it were him. I know what my heart is telling me. I'm falling for Madern. I'm a true fool for it. Especially after starting this whole mess. We ought to stick to the plan. We have both fragments of the lover's coil. I'll take them to Hroldan Ring and get them repaired. I'm just confused. My mind and my heart...
I'm so glad it's near the waistline. I can't listen to another second of this bullshit. Where is it? Oh, it's close by to where my next thingy mahog is. This is the...
Raiden, what news of the Ghost Song clan?
Your sister led the clan to Lost Valley. I was about to join them. Who's the outsider?
An ally against the Grey Host.
And
I'll
so,
let them tell you themselves.
the hatred between your two clans was born of a twist of fate, the shattered Lover's Coil. But today, Modern and Eslin have restored the Lover's Coil. Let their efforts show that you need not continue this quarrel.
Thank you for the tale, Honoured Bartishran. We will discuss this. Eslin
foil?
Modern,
See the
wait
foil.
in the hand-fasting cave. Outsider, I bid you stay.
I'll just rest my haunches a while, if it's all the same to you. Chief Eagle Seer and Six Ford are about as friendly as I remember.
That story. There's so much to think about now.
What games are the Vatishron and our children playing at? I don't like this outsider.
Is he confiding in me?
If I knew we were to wait here this long, I'd have brought more provisions with me.
You'll survive.
The Chief of Chiefs keeps us here like prisoners. And how dare the Vatishran share the tales our elders told him?
Of course.
Where in the Mirror's hide have you been, outsider? You were supposed to fetch Eslin and Maderd and bring them back quickly, not entertain this wild endeavour. The chiefs are about to come to blows as it is. What's the...
Wait, where do the kids go again? Some cave. Where's the cave? Nope, don't talk to me. Yes, no. What?
Where in the Mirror's hide? With what? This? Lover's Coil? They are fools to think that all the problems of the Sixford and Eagleseer clans can be solved by restoring some dusty relic. Maybe not, but these clans have spilled each other's blood for generations. No relic from some bygone age will stay their weapons. The hand-fasting can end this violence today. Now, go give Eslin and Modern your blessing so we can get on with this. Spirits take me. This is what I get for involving an outsider. Fine, but be quick about it. The fool. That's a strange match. I knew they were childhood friends, but marriage. What else did he tell you about it? I see. I'm sure Druzen believes it's real, regardless. Still, without the chief's blessing, it's not binding. Modern may not like going back on his word, but perhaps doing so will give Druzen an opportunity to find someone who truly loves her. I do. Try to understand, outsider. The hatred that runs between these clans is more than just habit.
Yes, they can.
They cannot simply douse their anger after hearing some story. If the wedding doesn't take place,
I thought it might come to this. It seems the decision rests with you now. Either force the hand-fasting to end the feud, or support Eslin and Modern, and hope their time together signals hope for it to end another way. Each of these chieftains have seen their people slain at the other's hands. That hardens the soul. At the end of the day, outsider, the tale is just words. It's not my decision to make, happily enough, but the Chief of Chiefs has things a bit confused, as I see it. Not supporting the hand-fasting, but if Eslin and Modern complete the hand-fasting, the clans will be united, that's true. But they're of chieftains' blood, and will someday rule these clans. After today, do you really see a future of continued violence for them? Hope is not lost. It is a difficult matter. End the feud today, and you stop the violence right away. But there are other factors of the heart to consider. Or support Eslin and Modern to carry out their plan. But I'm famished after that telling. I always am. And wouldn't you know it, I left my damn seed pouch back at camp. The birds will have gotten to it by now. I might either with that fat eagle seer over yonder.
Ah, the kids here somewhere? No.
That's stop. We're in the Mirror's Height. With what? Maybe not. But these clans have spilled each other's blood for generations. Good. You had me worried there for a moment, outsider. Now go. It's time we present. I'll say a few words to conclude the hand-fasting ceremony. And then the Six Boards and Eagles. Good. You had me worried there for a moment. Good. You had me.
Something is going wrong. I can sense it.
I heard you mention Modern. Please, whatever you...
I saw the Chief of Chiefs' temper rise, but she's calm now.
Well, I'm here now, so do it.
Just when things were starting to get interesting between you and the Chief of Chiefs.
Oh, that's what
You're back? What did the Chief of Chiefs say?
First of all, this bag just...
I don't know how much longer we can wait here. Did you discuss things with the Chief of Chiefs?
Did I?
I could see it in all their faces. They weren't moved at all by the tale of the Lover's Coil. After everything we've done. You spoke with the Chief of Chiefs.
I don't know how much longer we can wait. I think that is what my heart wants to. The more I sit here and think about it, the more foolish this plan to defy the hand-fasting seems. But I made a vow to Drissan. Outsider, I've said all I need to say. I think I am. Drissan is strong. She'll be alright.
I could see it in all their faces. Well, the good thing is that prospect is not nearly as nauseating as it was earlier today. Getting to know Modern helped. And I want the bloodshed between my clan and the Six Boards to finally come to an end. I've fallen in love with him, outsider. I won't deny it. But the vow he made to Drissan, to go through with the hand fasting, would mean he'd have to break his... Let's get to the end of this then. I think so. I'm just worried about Modern. Let's get to the end of this then.
Alright, let's
Perhaps
get these
you're right.
kids married. Christine can handle it.
Ah, here they come. Let us complete the rites. Eslin of the Eagle Seer, Modern of the Six Board, will you take up the vow of marriage?
Aye.
And you, Modern Six Board?
Aye.
Then the hand-fasting rite is complete. Now, we've a wedding to plan.
Modern, what becomes of us now?
Where's she gone? Christine, wait.
To say I did not think this would happen would be a lie. But I still must take time to deal with it.
Alright, she's gonna be married over here.
I followed my heart, and the feud is done with. Thank you for your help, outsider. Perhaps I should, but I don't. Speaking with you helped. I can see a future for Drizzt.
We did it, outsider. It's funny. All that time we spent trying to thwart this plan, only to go... Part of me feels foolish for agreeing to a marriage I fought so hard against. But no, I don't.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Our business here is concluded, outsider.
Yeah, why not?
So Eslin did allow herself to be saddled with the Six Board.
Can you guys stop being dicks now?
Well, that went smoother than I expected. It certainly took longer.
It was a near thing, but the hand-fasting is done.
Peace between the Eagle Seers and Six Fords at last. I know it's not what these two originally intended, but given the way they look at each other, I cannot say, outsider. Though I must have spun 100 score tales in my lifetime, I don't have words to answer you. It is up to Eslin and Modern now. Normally I tell you to offer congratulations to the happy couple, but this was a strange affair. I've not been to the ring in some time. I'll learn the tidings from across the crowd.
Our business here is...
It was a near thing.
I followed my heart.
Alright, so they're just gonna stand here.
We did it, outsider.
They're just gonna stand there. Oh, don't worry, Christina. No.
To say I did not think this would
I
happen.
know a guy who hangs out with Arana, you know what I'm saying? Could be Brayden.
I knew we'd find Brayden here at this time of day. Introduce yourself.
Ting. The guy that starts with T.
An outsider walking alongside the great and powerful Arana. That's not a sight I thought I'd see today. And she says you're an ally. Tell me, outsider. An outsider come to fight outsiders. I wish you hadn't brought your war here in the first place. Speaking with Nathari is going to be difficult, even if she would agree to such a meeting. She's taken... That's just what the Reach folk call it. It isn't actually lost. I know exactly where it is. It's a sacred place from a darker time. I'm not sure, but I'm no witch. Some of our rituals aren't meant to be shared with outsiders, I'll tell you. As I said, the place is sacred to us. The North... Not all Reach folk practices involve blood and sacrifice, but many of our oldest traditions do. Lost Valley was a centre for such activity once upon a time. Oh, don't worry. You're helping Arana. I won't offer your heart to Namira. Not today. Yes, we grew up together in the Ghost Song clan. I was furious when the clan banished her. I almost followed her.
Lost Valley Redoubt. A revelation. I don't know what Nathari is planning. I don't like the sound of it. We need to see what's going on in Lost Valley. I'll meet you there.
Great. More meeting new places. Where is this place? Oh god, it just came from there. God fucking damn it.
I'm off to Lost Valley. If you want to find your sister, that's where she is.
My sister.
To say I did.
I hope I don't have to go all the way in. I was there for like 2 seconds.
Grey Host scout has been called to pieces. Brayden's work, I presume. But why are these monsters here in the first place? Brayden must have gotten here ahead of us. I'd recognize his handiwork anywhere. It seems that the redoubt is overrun with Grey Host troops. The Nords built their barrow over the caves that were once used by my ancestors. The Spirit Queen led the first Ghost Song matron to a spot deep beneath the redoubt. I think that's where Nathari has taken a climb. They haven't. My mother had the entrance to the barrow concealed when I was a young girl. No one has used it since before I was born. Nathari is younger than me, way too sure of herself. When I was the clan's matron, I tried to mentor her, but she follows her own heart. Witches can be a stubborn lot. Doesn't matter what I think, it's what Nathari believes she hears. What she sees in every sign important. From what Brayden... Nathari wanted to be matron, and the clan, they were ready to choose her over me. I wanted to forge new traditions, but she promised them the mayor's blessing if they heeded the old ways. A werewolf killed this vampire, and it wasn't one of those Grey Host mongrels. Brayden would have easily beaten us here.
Let's go in then. It's not like I already dealt with whatever ensued.
I don't understand. It's like the Grey Host is guarding this place.
People would work something out together. Someone's talking to do that. You just want to stop.
It doesn't look like the Grey Host attacked my clan. At least not yet. We need to find them.
They're working together, babe.
That's a Grey Host command camp up ahead. Let's see what they're doing here.
Do not lower your guard.
See what you can find.
Trust this Reach witch. Destroy the intruders!
Oh, God.
Grey Host scratchings. What does
Remain
it say?
vigilant. We are close to our goal.
Well, do those scratchings on paper tell you anything about what the Grey Host is doing in Lost Valley Redoubt? I never should have let Nathari push me aside. She was always drawn to darkness, even as a girl. Lady Boleyn must have found the Dark Heart again. According to the prophecy, death awakens the Dark Heart. By the spirits. What evil has Boleyn? A stranger visited the clan when I was young. She asked about the old lore. She wore a smile. Aye, but my mother spoke in generalities. Lady Boleyn spent a lot of time with my aunt, though. She was one who saw every word of the prophecy. The full telling requires hours. We don't have time for that, so I'll be brief. An ancient darkness sleeps beneath the Reach. At the end of days it will awaken. Yes, but Ghost Song witches have argued about the nature of the heart for generations. Some believe the prophecy is symbolic, that the Dark Heart exists. Death feeds it, and only sacrifice will awaken it to share its power with those that believe.
Alright.
We're going the right way. The entrance is farther up. Keep going.
Keep forgetting to go here.
We're almost to the summit. The Barrow entrance is just ahead. The entrance should be here somewhere. Look around. Help me search. There used to be a concealed... Ah, you found the rock. That's actually the door, but it will only open for a Ghost Song witch. Well, look at... My clan is somewhere beneath this barrel.
Oh lordy. Let's do this.
rising all around us. Nathori must have started the ritual.
Who is this gorgeous creature? I'm running out of space. Sort of, but not quickly.
How dare Nathori allow Grey Host soldiers to prowl these halls? Ritual sacrifices. Nathori wants the clan to return to the old ways. These dead are... In the past, Ghost Song witches made blood sacrifices to the Spirit Queen and the Lord of the Hunt in rooms such as this. My foremothers believed the Spirit Queen granted them power in exchange for the souls they sent to her realm. A death is the greatest gift a mortal can give after... Aye, that seems to be where all this is laden. To... I can't believe she actually did it. Nathari sacrificed this Ghost Song hunter.
I'll tear out their hearts and swallow them whole.
I feel like I've heard that song somewhere before. Walk into that somehow.
No! What have you done?
The hour is upon us, dear sister. You must feel it. The darkness.
You sacrificed our own people. Oh, poor Sagan.
You dumbass. You stage 5 dumbass.
I should have expected Arana to take up with outsiders. She always rejected the old ways. This is no place for one who doesn't hear the spirits of the Reach. You're not worthy to walk these sacred halls. And every one of them gave up their life willingly. They gladly died to awaken the dark heart from its slumber. Arana may deny it, but this is the day Namira has been preparing us for. We give our souls to the dark in return for eternal life. You sound like Braden. True believers see the honor in this sacrifice, but not everyone can overcome the fear that whispers in their ears. The flesh quails even when the spirit is strong. Why does this matter to you, outsider? The Ghost Song hunters, the true hunters, gather below, ready to give their lives for the clan chose me, Arana. The Spirit Queen demands death, and I shall give it to her.
Damn it. I should never have left. No. I can't allow
Little
this.
siblings, am I right?
We need to find Braden and the others. This is horrible. Natharia's convinced herself that she's doing the will of the Spirit Queen, and she persuaded at least some of the clan to go along with it. Aye, that seems to be the long and short of it. The Dark Heart will beat again, and the prophecy talks of death and destruction. But it also says that those who embrace it will be spared.
This can't be the end of the game.
The
though.
old matrons mentioned a ritual cave deep within the barrow. It must be this way. Ghost-song hunters loyal to Nathari. Surely some must have opposed her.
Fires in the depths. I can hear it calling to me.
More dead. It seems when they did fight back, they were quickly overwhelmed.
Oh, I'm doing it. Doesn't hurt to let it stay. I can't let it go to waste.
This is madness! Nathari will bring ruin upon the entire clan!
Yep. Itchy.
Poor Sen. Not you too, old friend. What's that beside him? Another old friend lost to Nathari's madness. That's Senin, a werewolf with many winters. What do those scratch marks tell you? Not many of my clan learned the scratchings, but Senin could read and write the Imperial language. He spent years in Morokar's Imperial. As we've seen, Nathari has convinced some of the clan to support this mad endeavor. This is Lady Belaine's doing. Spirits take that woman. She's laughing far from here and safe, while Nathari does exactly what she wants. I remember that from the stories. A cavern where the floor drops into darkness. That... were beneath the barrow. Rich folk occupied this place long before the Nords came along and built a tomb over it. My ancestors were the first to sink their roots. You feel the pull of dark magic from below. We need to hurry.
Yeah. Sure. Alright, what's the time? Yep, I think I'll stop it there. Good night, children.